All right, so this video is going to be the introduction start of my repainting this house. I've already started to break things down, which is why things look a little weird in here to you. I was going to take the video yesterday, and then I thought, no, I'll wait till tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, if I wait any longer, I'm going to miss out on this first video. So I wanted to go ahead and do it. So right now, let me kind of show you what I'm doing here. So we had a Christmas tree over there. It was this white Christmas tree. We had it up for like close to 2 years. We loved it, but I think we're going the route now that we're not going to use that type of Christmas tree anymore. We're going to maybe do something more modern. It was just taking up a lot of space because this main floor here is only like 950 square feet. And so what really happens in this room is when you start putting things in it, it quickly looks extremely small. And so it actually needs less. The whole less is more type thing really is true for my particular house that I live in right now. So all this green is going to now be bright, super white. Along with the trim, I'm going to do that bright, super white too. And then I'm going to leave the vinyl windows white and then decide later if I want to go back and do them black. But I'm going to first really want to see what the room looks like. Just simply brighten it and whiten it and making it look better and clean and fresh. The colors that are in this house now are from the previous owner, and they both really loved greens and blues, which they had had when I bought this house. It was that kind of green and blue outside, and we have painted it black and white since we actually paid someone to paint the outside. I don't regret the paint colors. They're gorgeous together. I think black and white is the perfect combination of colors, just in my opinion. Just the extreme contrast just goes beautifully together. But I do regret that the money that was spent to get the house painted was quite a lot. And I'm just not capable of shelling out that kind of money again. I feel uncomfortable that I did in the first place, and I wish that maybe I had done something different and tried to paint it myself. So what I've done now is I have gone ahead and bought my own sprayer, which is way cheaper than the multiple thousands of dollars it costs for a painter to come spray it. So I bought my own sprayer, and I'm going to be spraying my house. And I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. So what I did yesterday to start to get ready is we broke stuff down. Mainly I'm doing this project myself. It's my woman project, proving that I can do anything I set my heart to. So I went down here and I cleaned these windowsills because they're going to be bright white. And I have a couple cats. The cats jump up here, and just over the last 2 years, there's little cat footprints, and just it's gotten dirty. So I cleaned that, and then I went down here with all these baseboards, and I've cleaned those. So I literally lay down on the floor and wiped everything because that's going to be super bright white too. And I just want to, put our best foot forward so the paint really sticks and looks good and it lasts a long time for whoever has the home after me or while I live here. So I'm always the person thinking about selling my house. I'm just that type of person. I'm always thinking I'm going to sell this house. Okay, so yeah, I got down, I cleaned all that down there that's white. I cleaned all these windowsills. The dog does a number when he comes in from the rain, or when she comes in from the rain. They do a number on kind of splattering themselves. We do towel them down, but before they get toweled down, they manage to shake. And, well, you have dogs. Something I didn't want, like I tell everybody, I didn't want dogs, but I have dogs now, so, it's something that you start living with and you learn how to manage. dogs do things, but they have great benefits. So, I mean, I love these dogs now, and I'm happy that I have them now. So that's all that matters. So I cleaned all these windowsills. I cleaned all the baseboards. Hello, Cole. What are you doing, Cole? Cole, baby. He's lazy. He's my black Pyrenees. Haven't got the DNA test yet, which I will, because I definitely want to find out if it's a fact. Okay, so we're going to paint all of this. So I still haven't taken this stuff off the top of here. I'll be removing that. All this fireplace area is going to be painted. Yeah, I'm going to paint that. I think I'm just going to leave the stone. And of course, I'm going to leave the black face on the fireplace because I love the black color. And I'm going to remove the office stuff that we have. I just don't, with the job we do, we have to be confidential to our clients. So I'm just not going to take pictures of everything. But what we have on that wall is we have some chalkboards and things and stuff where we put paperwork. So I'm going to take all that stuff down, and I will be painting there. So now you kind of see my room here. As I turn around, you see in this video, not video, but in this wall here, I had already taped off, and like some months back, I had taken a roller and I had painted it with a roller. I will be maybe respraying and removing this because like I didn't get right there and things, and I want it to look pro. So I'll go back with the sprayer now that I'm gonna have a sprayer. And then, so here's my hallway. All this green, I want it gone. I just don't like green color. Not really. I like it sometimes, but in the right ways. And then you see that yellow? Ew. I'm not a fan of green, blue, and yellow for wall colors. My mom liked it. I grew up as a child with my mom painting all the time, doing green and yellow and blue. It's like, ugh, no. It's just not my style. That's all. It's okay if you love it. It's just not. I don't love it. So I'm going to turn all that white. And see, that's my light there. If you can see it in the video. You see now when I turn the light off, you can see it better. So I bought this light and I'm obsessed with it. I bought it from Home Depot. I don't think it was that expensive. It was like $120 or something. We had quite a time getting that light to work. We had an electrician come one time from one of the websites, like Angie or something, that sends people, and he sure tried his damnedest to get this to work. He did get it up there, but then it wasn't working. Poor guy. So then later when we had a heater that needed to be fixed, we had a pro electrician come from an electrician company, and they fixed it. So now it actually turns on. It's actually, I think that's my style. Like, it's funky. I consider it black and white. I just think it's gorgeous and I love it. But what I think is missing is I don't think the color of the walls do it the sparkle and the justice that I envisioned in my heart and mind. So this was one of the first things I bought, for the house. And I've been obsessively in love with it ever since I saw it. I still love it just as much. I'm just waiting for it to really get its sparkle. So I'm going to paint this room, and it's going to be all super bright white. So that super bright white that I'm talking about is this color. It's super bright white. It really is. And I really think that light's going to show what I expected in my dreams for it to look like. So I have a lot of dreams of paint colors and floors and, just design ideas. And I can't wait to see it come together. So it's funny, if you see this here, this is considered a dated look. It's like, this is from? This was the 1980s or so. but it's oddly like, I have some weird obsession with it. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to leave it. I like it, and I just think that once the interior in here is white with the little accent touches of black where I want it and things, I think that's really going to sparkle, and then it's going to look gorgeous. If it doesn't look as gorgeous as I want it to, I'm going to try to like look up some creative things that I can do to make it look a little bit more sparkly or, you know, glamour. But I intend to keep that. I really think eventually that will fit. So kind of just looking at, let me show you what the bedroom looks like. Like, I'm embarrassed because that is just an air conditioner. So we've been using an air conditioner because this house doesn't have central heat and air. So you just see the walls, right? I'm getting rid of it. There's no way I'm keeping these wall colors. I'm just like, no, ugh. And this door, honestly, it's not that it's a bad door. If you're looking at it right now, you're probably like, wow, that's an ugly door. But it just needs some love. I believe that I'm going to repaint this door, and I'm going to change its window dressings, blinds, whatever you want to call them. And I believe that I'm also going to put some shiplap on one of the walls and do some other creative little things, and you're going to see a huge difference. But right now, this house just looks cheap. So I'm kind of obsessed with that YouTube woman. I forgot what her name is, but she always tells you how to not have your house look cheap without spending much money. And so I've kind of gotten obsessed with this idea of following some of the things that she said. And I don't want my house to look cheap, but it's looking cheap. So right here, I did buy that too. I bought that the same time I bought the other light. I think I just don't like it as much, to be honest with you. This didn't turn out looking as cool as I wanted it to look. There was a really ugly light here, or what I consider just dated. And I just in my mind envisioned this to look better than it looks. So let's see, once I paint all the walls white, how it turns out. But I don't love it now. And I just keep looking at it with this like confusing mind going, I don't know. So we'll see. I may be replacing that. Okay, so for this project, we're going to paint this whole first floor white. So I've done a lot of cleanup, and I'm going to have to put a lot of sheeting and plastic down and everything and protect everything. And I'm just going to come in here with my sprayer and I'm going to zoop, zoop, back and forth exactly the way that I saw the professionals say to spray. And I think this room is going to transform. I'm super excited. Super, super excited. I can't wait. So, and then in videos going forward, this floor here, I don't like the color. I either like a super, super light floor or a super, super dark floor. I'm leaning towards, even though this is a small space, because I'm going to super bright out everything, I'm leaning towards staining this floor super dark. That's probably what's going to happen. Someone else may put their feedback and not want me to do it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to go my way on that because I'm the one doing the work. So for the kitchen, excuse my kitchen, I had a quite little dinner party last night, and I'm going to tell you once again, the kitchen will look quite dreary and small, simply based on it's a small space, and if there's any clutter and it's not completely uncluttered, that causes a problem. So let me kind of show you here. All the screen's going. All of it's going. Again, I apologize for the mess. I'm going to fix that. We're about to put a dishwasher in, and I'm going to have to clean up that whole mess there. It should just, it's so small. It is so, so small. And this is why it all just ends up looking, ugh. So I'm going to get rid of all that green. it's going to be white. I'm going to make these floors probably stain super dark. I probably have some ideas of some shiplap around here somewhere to then give more of a farmhouse slash cottage feel. And I'm kind of obsessed with this whole like cottage on the lake feel, but mixed with the black and white farmhouse look. It just, to me, is remaining my favorite ever. So that's probably where this is going to go. The dog just snored. That wasn't me. He looks like a bear. Okay, so I'm super excited about the project. I am going to paint the ceiling. You see this ceiling? It's a murky. Let me see if I can turn the lights on. It is murky. Let's see, turn these lights on. All these dumbass can lights. Okay, so the ceiling really is a murky color. It's like a cream. I'm going to super bright that too. So with my my sprayer, I got a super long handheld attachment where even though I'm short, I'm just going to be able to spray that ceiling too. So it's all really going to change. I think it's going to be gorgeous, and I'm super excited about it. So I'm super excited that... Do you want to see this light on? I mean, I just don't know how I feel about this light. I'm kind of like, ugh. There, how that light looks. And I kind of like it. I do kind of like it. It's just, I don't know, something's not vibing with it correctly, and I just keep thinking that it's the wall color. And once it's super bright white, maybe that'll bring its coolness out more that I expected it would be, that it's not right now. So that project is taking place tomorrow on my day off. Now that I have a work-life balance of taking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, so I don't have a heart attack, because I've worked myself into the ground for a good long time, multiple years now, where I worked 7 days a week, 14 to 16 hours a day, had no separation in work or life, and it just came to the point where I was breaking down, and I just couldn't even get anything done, and realized that it's because I don't put any boundaries there, and I don't allow myself to have a life other than work. So now that I've put that work-life balance in, oh, UPS is coming. Now that I've put that work-life balance in, I'm starting to feel healthier, and I'm going to use it on doing healthy projects that make me happy and feel good. And I feel like I'm achieving things other than just working for a living. So UPS is dropping off more products because I have ordered a bunch of things to do these projects. As you see, there's already some things out there from FedEx. One is a power washer, because I'm going to power wash the house. And you know how much it costs to have someone come power wash your house here? $300 to $500. Well, for $300, you can have your own power washer. So it's like, why not just get your own power washer? If you're going to invest money, invest in long term, you know? Here he comes. He's probably like, doesn't, no. Oh, he waved at me, so see, he saw me. Oh my gosh. But I don't think he realizes I'm videotaping him, though. He's very nice. Okay, so that was funny. And then he goes bye-bye, and my dog's not chasing the car like she usually does. Belly chases him because she's inside sleeping. She loves to chase. She just likes chasing vehicles, that's all. Just vehicles. She's one of those dogs. And she's a live guardian dog, but she likes chasing vehicles. Back and forth on the fence, so... I don't know that I love that she does that, but she does it. All right, so yes, this project is going down tomorrow, and everything is going to be so much better in here. I'm so excited. I'm already so proud of myself for just stepping out of working too much and deciding to take my life back, take days off, and do things that I really want to do for myself, and that I feel like, I don't know, there was just a time when it always seemed like men did that stuff, right? I'm not saying women haven't done it, but I don't think enough of us have really realized our full potential that we can do all these things ourselves. So I'm like doing the whole project myself mainly. So it's going to be 98% myself. There are little things that, I have someone do, like lift something for me or help me with. But mainly this is me. And I'm super excited because after it's done, I did it. You know what I mean? I did this. And to a lot of people, it maybe just be like, oh, all you're doing is spray painting the house. What is a big deal? I don't know. To me, it feels like a big deal. To me, it feels like, I don't know. I'm loving the way it feels to just be able to do what I want to my house when I want and control it. And it's just making me feel good. So I'm super excited, and I hope you guys enjoy how this house transforms as I do multiple rehabs on it myself, 98%. All right, like and subscribe, help support a woman. See you later.